Okay, let's talk about expressions with this word bati. Bati is a really weird word to in Cebuano because it means to feel, like feelings, but we're talking about feelings in an abstract kind of way, right? Don't get it confused with physical feelings, like something's just like physically wrong, right? But it's feelings in an abstract way, right? So we can describe this abstract feeling in a state of emotion and or sensation. Okay, most commonly, with these abstract feelings in this first part, right? People will have this expression of expressing themselves as "oh gibati ko og whatever," right? And these are just some common replies of abstract and I guess vocabulary in this sense, just some common vocabulary to help you understand this whole feeling of abstractness. Okay, let's actually start this side going that way. Just try something new for a change. Okay, so common question. Unsay imong gibati karong adlaw? Right? What are you feeling today? You know? How are you feeling today? What are you feeling today? Right? What are you feeling today? Gibati, right? Unsay imong gibati? Well, you can say that you're feeling positive. Oh, gibati kog positibo, right? Gibati kog positibo. And again, can you physically feel being positive? No. The answer is no. That's why it's an abstract. It's a sensation, right? Because you can't physically feel like someone's positive like on you. Like you can't physically feel something that's abstract, okay? Um and then if you want to use a verb, you have to use it in either the actor focus or an object focus, okay? So this next one is tugnaw. Yeah, you can physically feel like cold, but it's a sensation, right? It's not a physical kind of feeling of coldness. It's a sensation of ooh, it's cold sensation. Okay? So tugnaw is a verb to feel cold, and it's cold with as in you are feeling cold, not an object. Don't get that confused with bugnaw, okay? Tugnaw. And it's a verb, so we have to use gi, or we have to use an actor focus prefix for it, right? So if you forgot those, go ahead and review back. Um, this next one is an interesting one. Adunay sakit. Okay, so you can feel something that there is pain. All right, but again, we already know 100% that there's pain if you're going to say adunay sakit. Okay, so we really know indeed for certain. Okay, this expresses that certainty that you have pain. And you know for sure because you're feeling that pain and it's physical pain. All right, so that's why we use this existence verb. If you just say bati kog sakit, okay, so we know you're hurt, or you're hurt somewhere, but it's not like a physical hurt. It's just like a how can I explain this? An emotional kind of hurt. Oh, you're just emotionally hurt, or some sort of intangible hurtness. But if we're adding it as a verb, right? Naay ko sakit. Gibati ko nga naay ko sakit. Okay, now we know that you have some physical pain, physical injury that you're feeling now. Okay? Um, so this one can express like something physical you're feeling versus something intangible that you're feeling. Naglagot, again, same with gitugnaw lagot. Lagot is something like you're getting annoyed, okay? And look how it expressed in the actor focus. So naglagot, okay, I'm feeling pestered or annoyed, right? Um, kalipay is, you already know what these are, right? Kalipay, kasubok, kaguol, pagmahay, mahay, right? That's why they have the pag. Pasalamaton is thankful, nasuko. And then right here, these are other ones that I also want to talk about, right? So gisakitan ang kasing-kasing, right? Gisakitan ang kasing-kasing means heartbroken. You're feeling heartbroken. So, or you're feeling that someone hurt your heart, from a breakup or something like that, or a divorce. Well, can you physically feel being heartbroken, or can you physically feel that someone broke your heart? Not physically, but emotionally. Yeah, you can feel emotionally devastated by it. So that's why it's an abstract feeling. Again, it's an abstract feeling, not something physical, okay? Can you feel determined? Yeah, you can feel determined, but again, it's not physically like I'm physically feeling this determination. Like, no, it's something abstract. You can't grasp it, right? And the last two are the same. Well, actually, this last one, irritado, is irritated. Yeah, you can feel irritated, but can you physically grasp that irritation feeling? No. And then this one, gigutom, is hunger. Now, you might think that, oh, but hunger, you can physically feel hunger. True, but you're feeling the sensation of hunger. That's why I put sensation. So it's emotion or sensation. Again, that sensation of just hunger is considered an abstract feeling. So if you want to say, "Oh, I'm feeling this I'm feeling this hungerness coming in, or this hunger that's coming to me," gibati o I don't know, gigutom. Okay, gigutom. Okay, you're feeling this hunger. Now, let me tell you this. If you want to say, because you can also literally feel the physical feeling of hunger. If we're using bati though, bati is indicating that this hunger is just a sensation that you're feeling. It's not yet set in stone. It's not concrete. Okay? It's not a concrete idea. It's an abstract feeling, not a concrete feeling. However, listen to this. If you want to say that you really do feel the physical effects of hunger, and you really are dying and starving and you really want to eat and something like that, right? Okay, so I'm putting a lot of stress on that, because if you want to feel the physical feeling of hunger, which you can, you need to use the word gutom by itself as a verb. Oy, gigutom nako, I'm hungry now, instead of using bati with gutom. So again, if you want to express yourself that you're hungry, you don't need to use bati in a sense of physical physical feeling. There you go. But in terms of abstract an abstract or a sensational feeling, then yeah, you go ahead and use bati. And then that bati that bati feeling, that sensation or abstract, is going to come into play with this next part, which is here. Changes in tangible sensations, right? And no, this is why you have to understand the concept of abstractness and just emotional states, okay? Because this is gonna play a role in this definition here. So sometimes you can also use bati to express changes in intangible sensations, right? And normally it's gonna be a negative or not so good thing, right? It's normally gonna be a negative thing, like something is wrong. Okay. The way we can express this commonly and almost all the time, right? Almost always, is in the actor focus. But we have to use this expression called lain ang whatever bati, right? So lain ang pagbati or pamati. And notice how I put the pang and pag there, because again, morphological changes with that b and the nga and the b, okay? So pagbati, pamati, okay? And lain has to be in the actor focus. So you can either say lain ang blah 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 blah, lain ang pagbati, or naglain na ang akong pagbati. So again, conjugate it accordingly. For this one, I want to express the idea of and I also wrote it down here, naglain ng akong pamati or pagbati nako, whatever, right? But this one expresses the changes in the internal emotional sensational state, right? So it expresses that change in the internal or sensational state. So, and it could be like if you hear somebody say that naglain ng akong bati or pagbati, or if you express that, you mean to say something's not right with me right here. Like something isn't right. Something doesn't feel so right, right? You can't put a finger in it, but it doesn't feel right. Now, I know what you mean. It's not gonna show like some sort of intuition. It's a feeling again within you. So you can use it in the way where something isn't right. That feeling that's within you physically, but you don't know what it is exactly. So it's still an abstract feeling until set in stone. So you could feel something is wrong with you. Maybe like maybe something is you maybe you might feel like you're gonna throw up. Maybe you feel like one of your body parts is sick. Maybe you feel that one of your body somewhere in your body might have pain or an issue, right? But you don't know what it is yet. You can't put a finger in it, but you just don't know what it is. Well, then, yeah, then you can use this because it's a change in an intangible sensation and it's something negative, okay? It's not something that's good. And you can only use it for that manner. If you're gonna say something, if you're gonna use something for, something doesn't feel right around with the environment, like I can't put a finger in it, but something doesn't feel right around here, or in the environment around you, or something's changing around this environment, then you cannot use this expression of bati because that is a completely different scenario. It doesn't have to deal with you and your changes in your physical state of sensation. Okay? But if you think that you might be pregnant and you don't know yet, then you can say, uy, like you can use this technique, lain ang akong pamati, right? Because we don't know yet if you're pregnant or not. That's why it's not a physical. If you feel something is physical but it's not set in stone yet, then yeah, you can use this because it's something intangible and abstract. However, if we know you're pregnant and you feel pregnant, then you cannot use bati anymore because we know for a fact, we know for certainty that you're carrying a baby. Or if you feel like something is just wrong with one of your organs or your breathing or your heart, and you can feel it fluttering or changing in breathing and stuff like that, or there's some sort of internal, I don't know, distraction going on inside you, but you don't know what it is exactly, you can say, uy, lain na akong pamati, right? You don't know what it is yet, so you're going to go to the doctor for a checkup, okay? And then after you go to the doctor and you get the checkup and you find the result and you know what it is, then you can no longer say you can no longer use this bati anymore because it doesn't have that not intuitive but this intangible, this abstract expression, okay? And again, only use this with feelings within yourself, like within your body, within something that doesn't feel normally right within your body, within yourself, and not with the environment. Like, that's suspicious. I think something's wrong with that. So yeah, hopefully this can clarify this bati. One more thing I do want to say is you can use this expression, this sentence down here, lain ang akong babati. You can even use that to express other people and talk to them, talk about them to other people. That, oh, such and such or he and she isn't feeling well. There's something wrong with this person. We don't know what it is yet, but there's just something wrong with that person. So we're gonna take that person to the doctor for a checkup. Okay, you can use it. You can also use it in that sense. However, if you forget to use bati and you say, oy, lain si blah 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 blah, lain siya, lain si such and such, you're changing the sentence now with meaning that, oh, this person's different from the rest of the other people. Like this person is a bad person. He's not like the other. She's not like the other people. She's just different. She's bad. That's if you omit bati. So don't commit that mistake, okay? If you include bati with this lain expression, then yeah, something's gonna be like something's up with that person's body. We don't know what it is yet, but something's up. And until we know what it is, it's gonna remain something sensational, intangible, abstract, emotional, whatever, until we find out what it is. Okay?